Hello and welcome back to RLS Career Overhaul. In this episode we are taking a look at our cargo and trailer delivery options, making some plans and seeing how it all works out. Currently we're looking at a fifth wheel dolly to go with our MD series. So I summoned it in. It takes a few minutes to hook up, but it's cool, we get to do that. The other option is we could get a T series with a flatbed and the pintle as well. So we can do the same thing, but with a T series. This does struggle with the 20 tons if we hit a hill, even with four-wheel drive. And I haven't tried it with four-wheel drive and low gear now that I think about it. So let's actually just warm up. Let's get this truck moving and we'll do a run. We'll see if we can get a full load. With vanilla numbers, this truck is sufficient. I moved my ignition key. There we go. It's significant. The biggest single load I had was 11 full boxes. And it was from Shuffleboard Logistics going somewhere. Doesn't matter, it changes. But I've had two of them now and they've been 1,128 sized cargo hauls. So pretty cool. That plus a fifth wheel trailer. But again, the trailers don't pay a whole lot. That could change as we level up our logistics as well though. And that's what I've said a lot in the Discord this week. So I just figured I'd say it again here. It's kind of what Raceless is doing. He wants to get some sort of indication of what things are like at max level for things. Like level 5, whatever, level 4, level 5. Because in the last version, in 2.3, while doing what I'm doing was quite nice, it felt good, you made a fair bit of money. At scale and with the max skills, it got pretty ridiculous. If you get like a T-Series and a 53-foot trailer with these boxes on it, you were making ridiculous money at one point. And since the update kind of erased all their work anyway, it makes sense to try to take another look at that and do the update once you have a better idea what's going on. So that's kind of where I'm trying to get to, a point where I can speak with authority at what, you know, a max level delivery can do. I will do a lot of this off camera. I figured you guys don't want to come every week and watch me drive a truck. Unless you do, let me know. Because if that's what you want to watch, I'll do that too. I love doing this. It's chill, it's relaxing. We get into neutral so we don't overpower it and see what we get. Okay, so it's a small one, but it's 128 and it's 3 of them to the city construction site. Do we have trailer? Also to the city construction site, 10 tons. We can start there. So we'll grab this. We'll have to get our dolly. I'll show you how that works if you're not familiar. And we'll grab this as well. As it's going to the same spot, we might as well, correct? Correct. What I like to do is I'll go pick up that cargo since it's not timed. We can go pick that up, and then we'll kind of line the truck up, spawn in a dolly, hook it up. Oops. The torque converter is not perfect. I put in I think it's the high torque converter, or it might be the low. I can't remember which one I switched it off with the medium. Hopefully I didn't actually damage it. I didn't see what the message was, but yeah, so we may have to try the other one. I wish you could do a tunable on these. I can kind of dial it in where I like it, but we just got to be a little easy on the throttle. We could increase to I think it's a 3,700 RPM limiter, but then I think we're going to run into a position where we're actually damaging the engine because it doesn't like going above that already. So we'll just kind of get this roughly lined up. The dolly doesn't always spawn in perfectly anyway, so we'll have to do some adjusting. I just like to run back here, and we'll go ahead and line it up as best we can here. We'll spawn in our favorite vehicle. See, it's off to the left, right a little bit, left, depending which way you're looking. That's okay. And again, we could have just had this on the back of the truck already, but it can be a bit of a pain. It likes to do endos whenever you hit the brakes when it's empty, so the back wheels lift up and it kind of scrapes on the ground, and I just don't want to damage it if I don't have to. So, and then once we drop the trailer off, if we're not picking another one up right away, I just leave it there because you can summon it from anywhere. It does cost a little bit, but we can get this lined up. It's a little bit hard when it's blind like that. Come up a little bit now. Zoom out. Whoa! Camera, hand off the wheel for a second there, and I messed that up. Took the hand off the wheel to adjust the camera, you know, as you do. Here we go. We just sort of slap it in there. We can't use the L. There's a couple other things you can do, but if we hit L, it actually is going to disconnect it from the back of the truck. So when you're hooking up multiple, you have to kind of be accurate. You can do with some node grabbing if you need to. But let's get this stuff moving. Again, this 10 ton should be okay. might not get up this. This will be the deciding factor here. Can we get this up? If we can't get a 10-ton up, we're going to have to go to a T-Series. You can see it struggles, but we're making it just. Yeah, we definitely... Oh, no, we're not going to get there. It's not going to do it. Yeah, no, we're not going to get this up the hill. Okay. Look, you can see our brakes aren't even able to hold it. It's just too big. So that makes sense. Do I buy the Joe's junk? Or do I see if I can get a functioning D-Series? There's a chance with the Joes we'd have to replace the engine anyway, so I'm not too sold on it being the horsepower, although it ran okay, but it was low. It was definitely going to stall on us. Well, let's just see. Yeah, we can't afford this, so we either do that or do more taxiing. We're going to go buy the Joe's junk truck. We're going to start with that. I think it has more potential to do what I'm after. With the dual axle at the rear, and the engine seems okay enough that we might get away without replacing it right away, and it's got almost twice the horsepower of the other one, so we will keep the taxi though, and we'll just do trailers. We're going to drive this thing home, because that's what you do when you buy a Joe's junk car. So we'll lock this side, we'll go to high gear. We didn't try that. Hopefully high gear works. Because it's not like... It's definitely not as bad as our D-Series was. It doesn't feel as bad. Now, once we get digging into it, who knows? The suspension is like... The suspension and the wheels at the back are the first two things I'm doing. At least the front suspension. Like, there's no way I'm hauling a load like this. It's going to roll it. Especially if we get one of those, like, milk containers where it's really top-heavy. This is not going to do. At least it's drivable. We'll get it up that hill towards Chinatown. We'll see if we can get it into Chinatown. Now we really need to get a new garage because this is going to be a bit of a... I mean, it can be done. I've done it, but it's going to be a bit of a squeeze getting it in and out of home base now. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Wibble wobble, wobbles, but it won't fall down. Except this probably will. No front... Oh yeah, the front brakes also. And probably the worn back brakes. I'm guessing worn. Although it did lock up the tires, so... Not a completely useless brakes, it's just not enough. We'll go around the truck, we'll try to open everything, we'll see what parts explode when you try to open them. Because it is... Uh-oh! I'm not stopping. We're gonna make it before we overheat, I think, unless it has struggles with the hill, so that's good. May have to lock the rear diff. The rear diff. That's the left-right. No struggle at all up this hill. I mean, it's not under load, but I think the engine might be okay for now. I think we'll get away with it for a while. Because we might need more horsepower if we're going to start doing like multiple 220-ton trailers, which would be sweet. I don't know why I have to lock my diffs. Did I miss something with the diffs? Okay, let's go pick up a trailer. We've faffed with this enough. Time for it to make us some experience points. Again, we're not looking for money right now because the payouts for these missions have not been updated or adjusted in the mod, so they're very vanilla. But we're trying to get the experience up so we can test it, and then we'll be ready when they do adjust it. Do we go straight to trying to pull a 20? Let's do it. There's about the heaviest. I think there's 21,000 as well, which is about the same. Let's see if this will pull a 20 over to hot rolled. We have the... Oh, I didn't put the head rack on. I specifically said I wanted to put the headache rack on because of these steel rolls. And then I forgot on the reboot. We're going to make it without dying, at least. Can't believe I even mentioned we need to put a radiator in first thing, and then I didn't. So with my bonuses, that was 5,500. So that's not bad. There's my level 2 multiplier added up to 900 bucks. And that's level 2 logistics. I'm level 2 with Steelbrick too, so I wonder which one it was. Maybe it's both. We'll have to see, because again, I'm level 2 with both of them, and I know that's 10% and 25%. So let's taxi this back. Let's get that radiator put in. So I took the truck back to the garage to add a radiator, and then moved to the next day. My computer went down, so I spent a whole day reinstalling Windows and fighting with that. When I came back, I only had the second half of the stream recorded, so we roll in now with an upgraded truck. It is now all-wheel drive with about 1,300 horsepower, and let's see what it can do. All right, and we're back. Let's get this trailer out and let's get it on the road. I think we'll be okay. If I retrieve it here, what's going to happen? Yes, that's perfect. Right in the middle of the road, okay. No, we have to back it in manually before someone hits it. Oops. I'm going to have to put it beside the building. Oh yeah, we have to make sure this is on. Truck just works better that way. Oh, don't you... Like that? Oh, I missed it. Trying to go too fast. Come in. Okay. Trying to go too fast because the cop's going to get impatient, hit me, and then ticket me. Give me a second. I'll get it out of your way. There we go. So we got the fifth wheel attachment at the back, which is exactly what I was looking for. We just got to go put the cargo boxes on it now. And then we'll just back it up here. Oh, I hit something. And then we'll just do this because it's going to make a big mess. Okay, let's go add the cargo boxes. I'm pretty sure we get 10. Now we're gonna get the 2 trailers, so we're gonna end up pulling this plus 2 trailers. And we're gonna do it. If we get the opportunity, we're gonna try. I think that was good. We'll haul this over to Steelbrick. We'll call that some progress, eh? This one here, this should have some cargo for us and a trailer. We're gonna do this. Let's do it. Cargo, we're gonna have 3 boxes. They're really crummy ones though. And a trailer going to Lens Flare, huh? And Query? Query's a good shout because that gets us up to Belasco and stuff. So let's take that. But we'll pop over to the other side first and see what they have for cargo. If both were going to the same place, like even if it wasn't very good, I would still take the cargo for the experience if it was going to the quarry as well, but it wasn't all going to the same place. So. Well, this is going to be a bit tight, isn't it? I might have to go around. Can I get in there? Enough? We'll see if I can get in here enough to trigger it. What? Why is that going that way? Oh, because I'm hitting my headache rack. I need to set the 5th wheel back a bit. That's exactly what I have to do. Okay, that's close enough. And then anything going up that way? We have these going up that way. We'll take them. Not great, but it's heading in the right direction. We can always abandon those if Query has something good. Yeah, we're gonna have to adjust our... I wasn't expecting that. There we go. Now we're gonna get on the dirt, so I don't want to stop here. It'd be harder for us to get going. And we'll see if it bugs out because it's connected to a trailer. I hope it doesn't. But if it does, then we'll just have to do some shuffling every time we get to our destination, which is fine. It's part of the fun. It'd be cool if you could just put the trailer there. And? Nope, it took it. And that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care of each other, and we'll see y'all next time. I'm out of here.